The Goose-Girl. A long time ago, there was a good queen. She had a pretty daughter. The daughter was to marry a prince far away. The queen packed many nice things for her daughter: jewels, gold, dresses, everything fit for a princess. She also sent a maid with her daughter. Each had a horse. The princess's horse was named Falada. Falada could talk. When it was time to go, the queen cut off a bit of her hair. She gave it to her daughter. "Keep this," she said. "It is a charm to help you." They said goodbye sadly. The princess put the hair in her dress. She got on Falada and left for the prince's home. One day they rode by a river. The princess was thirsty. She asked the maid, "Please get water for me in my golden cup." The maid said, "No. If you are thirsty, get it yourself. I am not your maid anymore." The princess was very thirsty. She got off her horse. She drank from the river. She was scared. She did not use her golden cup. She cried, "Oh no, what will happen to me?" The hair charm answered her, "Oh no, oh no. If your mother knew, her heart would be very sad." The princess was quiet. She got back on her horse. They rode more. It got hot. The princess was thirsty again. They came to another river. She forgot how rude the maid was. She asked, "Please get water for me in my golden cup." The maid said, "Drink if you want. I will not be your maid." She spoke even more rudely. The princess was so thirsty. She got off her horse. She drank from the river. She cried, "What will happen to me?" The hair charm answered again, "Oh no, oh no. If your mother knew, her heart would be very sad." As she drank, the hair charm fell from her dress. It floated away in the water. She did not see it. She was too scared. But the maid saw it. The maid was happy. She knew the charm helped the princess. Now the princess had no power. When the princess finished drinking, she went to get on Falada. The maid said, "I will ride Falada. You ride my horse." The princess had to give up her horse. Then she had to take off her royal clothes. She put on the maid's old clothes. Near the end of their trip, the maid said she would kill the princess if she told anyone what happened. Falada saw and remembered everything. The maid rode Falada. The princess rode the other horse. They came to the prince's castle. Everyone was happy to see them. The prince came to meet them. He helped the maid off Falada. He thought she was his bride. She went into the royal room. The real princess stayed below, but the old king looked out a window. He saw the princess in the yard. She looked pretty. She looked too fine to be a maid. He went to the false bride. He asked her, "Who is that girl?" The false bride said, "I brought her for company. Give her some work to do. Don't let her be lazy." The king thought for a while. He said, "I have a boy who takes care of my geese. She can help him." The boy's name was Curdken. Soon after, the false bride said to the prince, "Dear husband, please do something for me." "I will," said the prince. "Tell someone to kill the horse I rode. It was bad on the trip." She was afraid Falada would talk and tell the truth, so Falada was killed. But the real princess cried. She asked the man who killed Falada to nail Falada's head by a big dark gate. She walked through this gate every morning and evening. She wanted to see him. The man did what she asked. He nailed the head under the dark gate. The next morning, the princess and Curdken went through the gate. She said sadly, "Falada, Falada, you are hanging there." The head answered, "Bride, bride, you are going along." "Oh no, oh no. If your mother knew, her heart would be very sad." They went out of the city with the geese. In the field, the princess sat down. She let down her golden hair. Curdken saw it shine. He tried to pull some hair. She cried, "Blow, wind, blow. Let Curdken's hat go. Blow, wind, blow. Let him run after it. Over hills, valleys, and rocks. Let it be blown until my golden hair is all combed and curled. A strong wind came. It blew off Curdken's hat. It flew over the hills. He ran after it. By the time he came back, she had finished her hair. She put it up safely. Curdken was angry. He did not talk to her. They watched the geese until dark. Then they went home. The next morning they went through the dark gate. The princess looked at Falada's head. She cried, "Falada, Falada, you are hanging there." It answered, "Bride, bride, you are going along." "Oh no, oh no. If your mother knew, her heart would be very sad." She drove the geese. She sat in the field. She began to comb her hair. Curdken ran to her. He wanted to take some hair. She cried out quickly, "Blow, wind, blow. Let Curdken's hat go. Blow, wind, blow. Let him run after it. Over hills, valleys, and rocks. Let it be blown until my golden hair is all combed and curled." The wind came. It blew off his hat. It flew far away over the hills. He had to run after it. When he came back, her hair was done. It was safe. They watched the geese until dark. That evening, Curdken went to the old king. He said, "I cannot have that girl help me with the geese anymore." "Why?" asked the king. "Because she just bothers me all day." The king asked him to tell him everything. Curdken said, "In the morning, when we go through the dark gate, she cries. She talks to a horse's head on the wall. She says, 'Falada, Falada, you are hanging there.' And the head answers, 'Bride, bride, you are going along. Oh no, oh no. If your mother knew, her heart would be very sad.'" Curdken also told the king about the field. He told him how his hat blew away. He had to run after it and leave the geese. The old king told him to go out as usual the next day. In the morning the king hid behind the dark gate. He heard the princess speak. He heard Falada answer. Then he went to the field. He hid in a bush. He saw them with the geese. After a short time she let down her hair. It shone in the sun. He heard her say, "Blow, wind, blow. Let Curdken's hat go. Blow, wind, blow. Let him run after it. Over hills, valleys, and rocks. Let it be blown until my golden hair is all combed and curled." A strong wind came. It carried away Curdken's hat. The girl kept combing her hair. The old king saw all this. He went home unseen. When the Goose-Girl came back that evening, he called her. He asked her why she did these things. She cried. She said, "I cannot tell you or anyone. If I do, I will die." But the old king asked and asked. She had no peace. She told him everything, word for word. It was good for her that she did. The king ordered royal clothes for her. He looked at her. She was so beautiful. Then he called his son. He told him the truth. The bride he had was just a maid. The real princess was standing there. The young king was happy to see her beauty. He heard how gentle and patient she had been. He did not say anything. He ordered a big party for everyone. The prince sat at the main table. The false princess was on one side. The real princess was on the other. No one knew her. She looked so bright. She did not look like the Goose-Girl in her beautiful dress. After they ate and drank and were happy, the old king told the whole story. He said it was a story he once heard. He asked the false maid what should happen to someone who acts like that. "Nothing is better," said the false bride, "than to throw her into a barrel with sharp nails inside. Then 2 white horses should pull it through the streets until she is dead." "You are that person," said the old king. "You have judged yourself. It will be done to you." Then the young king married his true wife. They ruled the kingdom happily for all their lives.